Lovelies, welcome back, and today's video is just going to be a real quick and simple. I've already moisturized and primed my face with these two items. We're going to jump right into color correcting. So today's color corrector, as you can see, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I like to do this before I do anything to my face as well as my eyes and let it sit. Next, we're going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm actually using another color corrector to prime my eyes by NYX. I love this because it just makes my eyes blend easily with the rest of my face. Now, I know y'all looking at my lashes like, honey, they're hanging. I actually slept in these lashes the night before I did this makeup look, so don't judge. But it all comes together in the end. So I'm just going to blend that out with my Real Technique blending brush. I love this brush for blending out my concealers or any type of creamy products that I apply. It blends awesome. So just blend to the gods. And after I finish blending, I have been using this little trick. I know a lot of people use translucent powder to set it, but I like this particular powder to set that concealer or corrector on my eye. It's really good. It's inexpensive too. And then next I actually just go on top with another pressed powder, and this one is actually by Maybelline. I'm going to insert a clip so you guys can kind of see what it is. And that's actually my skin tone. That's like the color I use in foundation as well. So I put that right on top but try to focus it mostly into my crease area, kind of like my translucent color. And then next I go in with this one. It's actually a bronze face powder, but I love it because, I don't know, it's like really smooth. So it literally, when I tell you guys, it allows my eyeshadows to just go on really, really smooth. Like, I don't know. Like I said, we're going for a very simple look. So next we're going to use that color as our, kind of like our translucent, but like our blending color. This is actually eyeshadows from Coastal Scent. I'll leave a link in the description box where you guys can pick it up. They're really inexpensive. They're really inexpensive, and I think they're like $1.99 or something per eyeshadow pot, and I've had these for about 9 months now. So I'm mostly focusing this on my outer V, and I'm slowly bringing it in just a little bit towards the inner part of my eye, but I'm mostly focusing it on the outer V of my eye, kind of just carving out that V shape of my eye because I have almond shape eyes. Next, I'm going to use this, I guess you can kind of like a mineral eyeshadow stick. I actually got this in one of my glossy boxes, but I'm actually going to use this as a base to apply. So the color that I'm actually going to apply can just pop a little bit more. It's got a tacky feel. So I'm just using this on the inner and like mid part of my lid, kind of taking it out just a little bit to the outer part of my lid. Next, I'm actually going to use this highlight. I got this in another Ipsy bag as well, but I'm going to use that brassy color that you guys see. It's actually a highlighter to put right on top of that crayon concealer I put on my lid. I've been doing this little trick. I've actually did it before, and I liked how it came out, so I was like, I'm going to do it again. But it just makes it pop, as you guys can see. It's like a golden metallic color, but it's really, really pretty, but it's not like bold and over the top. It gives it like I said, a very simple look, and I feel like this look particular, honestly, you guys can wear it in the daytime because it's not as very dramatic as a natural smoky eye with a dark lip. So you guys will see. Next, we're going to go right into foundation. I love this foundation for simple looks because it has concealer and foundation in it. I am actually using a Luxie stippling brush. I actually got that as well in another Ipsy bag. I know you guys like Ipsy everywhere. I don't know exactly the name of that brush. I just know it's a Luxie brush. I'll insert it down below in the description box for you guys. But I love using a stippling brush or a foundation brush to apply my foundation now. I recently changed my foundation routine, basically how I apply it. So I definitely will be doing an updated video on that to show you guys. It's helped with the breakouts. So now we're going to jump right into highlight. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer to highlight, and I always start on the outer part of my face and inward, because wherever you place the product first is where the most product is going to be applied. And I found when I do that, I can kind of limit creasing up under my eye when I don't put a lot of product right there in the under part of my eye, and I just start outward and blend it in. So I do like to go ahead and do it under my eyes. I do my cupid's bow, the bridge of my nose, as well as my forehead and my chin. I have, since I recorded this video, I actually recorded this video in December. I've actually changed it. I know it's like, it's only January, but I've actually changed how I do my contour now. But yeah, so now we're going to use this BH Cosmetics palette. I'm going to use that color right there to just kind of basically chisel out where I want my contour to go. On camera, it kind of comes off a little ashy. And I don't know why, because in person it barely showed up. Like, I could barely see it. That's why if you see I'm kind of like building it up, but I'm building it up more towards the hairline instead of more in my cheek area. If you, I guess right here, this in this clip, you guys can kind of see a little bit. But anyway, so I like to do this step to kind of just chisel out where I want my contour to be. I like this trick, honestly. It works good. I'm not a big fan of cream contour. I did do my eyeliner off camera. I still haven't figured out how to do it on camera, but I use the Jordana Cat eyeliner to do that, as you guys can see, because that's kind of what I do while I'm letting my highlight get a little bit tacky, the concealer on my face get a little bit tacky, because it's just, I don't know, with this particular one I found it blends a lot better for me, and it sets where I kind of want it to set the way I like it. So, and I do kind of bring the concealer a little bit towards my inner part of my nose, where I kind of put that contour at. It just helps give me a natural chiseled nose. Now, I did not insert a clip. I don't know where that clip went, but I'm using the Airspun loose powder to set all those places that I apply the concealer. So I'm sorry, you guys, I did not apply a clip, but yeah, I'm basically just gonna set that. Now I'm gonna use this Black Radiance press powder in the color Ebony to set those contour areas that I apply that cream concealer to, and just kind of set it. And as you guys can see now, it's like kind of bringing a little bit warmth to my face. Not too much, but it's like a natural warmth to my face. And I don't apply a lot of this product. I just, whatever's left on it, I kind of just go around and just blend everything in seamlessly. Is that a word? That's probably not a word. Don't judge me. So now I'm going to highlight. I'm actually using that same color that I use on my lid as my highlight. I do like to put a little bit under my eyebrow, right there in the little arch part. And as you can see, I do like to put a little bit on my cheeks. And I did switch brushes to blend. I like this brush to blend it in with my contour. And I did already have applied blush. I don't know where the clip went, but yeah. So now I'm using this little, I think I paid like $1 at Walgreens. It's like a jumbo lip concealer. It's almost like a grayish black color. It's like a metallic gray with hints of black. There you go. I was trying to show you guys the name of it, but I got it from Walgreens for like $1 like months and months ago. But I like putting a dark liner when I use a dark lip. It comes out, I tried to do it with like a dark brown. It doesn't look right. When I use one that has a little bit of black or gray in it, especially certain dark colors, it comes out awesome. So I use this True Matte by Nikki K to apply to my lips, and that is the finished look, you guys. Yeah, I was kind of taking some selfies because I was like loving the look. But thank you guys for watching. Next time.